It's in. The opening tip to the Bulls, and we're underway at United Center. Done. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
End to end on that one, 94 feet for the basket.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Jokic. They get it down to Aldridge. Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Murray with it. Down 3. To Jokic. Has a look. Shot for Jokic. No good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And count the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Nuggets have the possession. Jokic. Curling inside. Short jumper won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, Tom.
Into the game for Denver, number 4, Paul Millsap. Into the game.
Martin to Millsap.
Number 11.
Has a chance. Shot by Millsap won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Porter. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Martin into the front court. Down by 15. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Martin into the front court. Trailing by 15 to Millsap. Porter. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Martin. To Miles Bridges. Martin.
1 minute left in the second.
Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Chicago basketball. Porter. Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Count the bucket for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Young.
Rotate.
To Porter. Beyond the arc for 3.
Hey, swing it to me.
No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That's out of bounds off a Bull. And the denial. Cruises inside for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
That misses with 3 seconds left. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. A very one-sided first half of basketball.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Murray into the front court. His guys down big. To Miles Bridges. Doesn't have the touch. No good. The follow won't go either. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Levine. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I think the defender had absolutely 0 chance on that play.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. They go to Jokic. Down low. Denver with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Here's the step back.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Has a chance. And the rebound claimed by Denver. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Almost. Unlucky bounce.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
To Millsap. Short jumper off the mark. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. To Jokic. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Tough make through traffic.
I'll tell you what, it's impressive to watch a young player this new to the NBA not be afraid to drive to the basket. Goes a long way in establishing your presence in the league.
We have both squads set.
Substitutions, Chicago. Subbing in for Denver, number 27.
Trying to cash in, won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
Got him. Do that, baby.
To Markkanen. Runner here, won't go. Jokic. Drive by Murray, but he can't finish.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes.
Oh, I thought that was a dunk. Easy.
Not too many times you see a poster for the defender, but that was brilliant.
Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. It's Denver's ball. Rebound taken in by Chicago.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Count the basket inside.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Jokic. Barton. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray. Tough shot. He hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Scores from the post. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Bulls take this one as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons taking on the Chicago Bulls. Screen coming. Alonzo Trier to Griffin. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Rose into the front court. Down just a couple.
Watch cut.
Alonzo Trier to Rose. Curling inside.
When you open, shoot it.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Defender going for the fake. Got him out of position for the dunk.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Rose into the front court. Down 2. To Alonzo Trier. The rebound cleared by the Bulls. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Rose into the front court. Down 4. To Alonzo Trier. Oh, had him going there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
To Drummond. Rises for the slam.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Done. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Jackson. To Drummond. Offensive rebound. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Jackson. The pass set it all up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Goes to the left side.
Screen coming, screen.
Oh, he had him there for a second. To Porter. Here comes the screen. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Bulls in front. Second quarter's set to start. This is...
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Substitutions, Chicago.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Pistons ball here. To Reggie Jackson. Has a chance. Reggie Jackson, not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Andre Drummond tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he hits.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Jackson with it. Trailing by 11. To Drummond. Thaddeus Young snatching it out of the air. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Has a look. Doesn't get the bounce. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Bulls have the lead.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
To Levine. Young. To Markkinen. Levine. Won't go down. Alonzo Trier. Great feed. Sets it up. Layup goes down. Well done.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Cruises inside for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Rose.
Here coming left.
Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Rose into the front court. His guys down 11. To Alonzo Trier. Down to Griffin. Shot won't go. To Markkanen. Zach LaVine buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that aim.
To Griffin. To Rose. Trying to cash in. Rose's shot no good. Scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Changes coming from both.
You know what's coming. Go get it.
Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Number 23, Blake Griffin.
Add 2 points to the board.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
To Rose. To Griffin. Bulls come away with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Thaddeus Young. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
A drive, but he can't get it to go. To Markkanen. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Rose into the front court. His guys down big. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Rose. To Alonzo Trier. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He misses. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lauri Markkanen sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute...
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Come to you live on EA Sports. And tonight, it's a Windy City special. I'm at Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, we're talking about the best of the best. These guys on the court represent less than 0.001% of the world. I can't wait to see the star-studded affair.
Jay, you know the feeling as the 10 players take the court and we get ready for the opening tip. Lillard to Harden. Chance for LeBron James. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds. With the agilities of a guard, he can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
James to Lillard. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I'm going, push it. Back.
And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you tell him with the easy leg.
Going back to the pre-K days, Jay. To Lillard. LeBron James wants it. LeBron James. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Good shot.
Leonard to Harden. Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that spot.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Westbrook into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter.
Give me the ball.
To Harden. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Butler. Deep left corner. Lowry.
Get a tag.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Jimmy Butler for 2. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot.
We got this. Let's go.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Lowry.
Shoot it.
Add 2 points to the board.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Leonard to Westbrook. Harden matched up with Beal. Has a look. Harden shot, no good. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys hold a commanding lead. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First try, no good. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Yes, sir.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Underutilized. 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 Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Down low, Aldridge. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Got some for him.
Kawhi Leonard. He's looking for that touch. Lowry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. And stuffs it home.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Beal. To Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Pick coming left.
Russell Westbrook powers it through. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Off the mark. Well contested. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Fourth quarter getting underway as it's
Yeah, baby, here we go.
Joel Embiid swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired, they're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Spinning shot won't fall. To Adetokunbo. Beal.
Need help, double. Need help, double.
Lowry.
Double.
Gets to the basket and scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Can't connect.
I got ball. Shots up.
Short jumper won't go down. Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
Ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Knocked loose. Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself, when you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Good track, good track.
Fires the three. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
It's in. The opening jump is won by Chicago. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Probing the defense. Doncic. Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Here's Barea. He'll run the offense. Doncic to Monroe. Rebound comes to Chicago. Done. Oh, had him going there for a second. Curling inside. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Mavericks with the basketball. Not that time. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Doncic. Oh, he had him there for a second. Thaddeus Young sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Dallas.
Bulls have it. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Doncic. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. To Porter. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Laurie Markkinen pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Team foul number 1.
Luka Doncic at the line.
Number 0.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. To Porter. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Has a chance. Jumper's good.
4-2. The assist from number 0.
Deep three at the buzzer. And a three-pointer at the buzzer for good. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you.
Stepping in for Dallas, number 0. Subbing in for Chicago, number 11.
To Young. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. Spinning shot won't fall. To Young. Thaddeus Young. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Dallas with the possession. Right to Luka Doncic. Deep two there, won't go. Layup goes down. Well done.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Got it. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Mavericks with the possession.
I got some for him.
Down low for Powell. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Driving right, got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Lee. Almost unlucky bounce. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Second effort, swings it. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Gets it in the left corner. Lee to Luka Doncic. Oh, had him going there for a second. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Trying to cash in. Correa shot. No good.
Good job, boy. Good job.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
I missed it. I missed it. Hey, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Can't connect from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Number 32, Chris Dunn.
Down low to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Come on, y'all. Let's go get it.
Entering the game for Chicago, number 11. Into the game for the Mavericks, number 42.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Dallas owns the basketball. To right. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Hardaway.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
To right. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Shot from in close, no good.
Need the ball.
Cashes in for 2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Bad shot.
Bulls with the basketball. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
To right. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Here comes the screen. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Hardaway up against Porter. Has a look. The Bulls with the rebound. The Bulls take this one as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.